Happy Monday. So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Dick is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Barnes. Then it's Chris Boucher. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. And for Detroit, Cunningham and Ivey work together as the backcourt. Jalen Duren out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Thompson in at the 3. Well, Doris, neither of these teams playing well as of late. What's the mindset tonight?
I think both teams come in thinking this is a very winnable game, and let's get ourselves on track by making sure we set the tone early. Listen, winning can be a habit, so can losing. One of these teams has got to get off the schneid.
Barnes with a screen on Ivey. Wing shot on the way. Dick with a miss.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Stewart, a screen on Barrett. It's Cunningham with a drive. On the wing, Ivey. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. That one falls.
And I'll tell you what, that's what being unselfish is all about. Ivey finding the open man.
Barrett against Cunningham. Now here's Barrett. He's covered closely.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. After their title in 2019, the Raptors have struggled to stay among the league's elite stores.
Well, think about it, B.A. The driver of that title success was Kawhi Leonard and Kyle Lowry. Both of those players are gone. Very hard to replace players of that caliber. Almost inevitable they were going to take a step back.
Anytime Ingram gets a look that close in, it's a great trip down the floor.
Cunningham looking it over. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, the athleticism of Ingram. Exceptional at skying up for slams.
Stewart, a screen on Barrett. Out to Thompson. Back to Cunningham. Rebound by the Raptors. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Ingram against Cunningham. Here's Ingram. Up and in on the layup. Ingram's got 6.
A long wing. Ingram has the ability to score down low, not just knocking down perimeter shots.
Here's Cunningham. Stewart outside.
2 minutes.
For 3. And the dunk by Duren.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Outside for Ingram. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Boucher a screen on Thompson. Here's Ingram. Duren with the rebound. The Pistons have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive, too.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, the Pistons have struggled despite the improvement of their young cornerstone, Cade Cunningham. He said, quote, "This league rewards winning. People are going to say everything I'm doing is empty and meaningless until I win games. That's what I plan on doing, and once I do that, all the other stuff will come with it." Guys?
That's a great perspective to keep right there, Allie. Thank you. 46 seconds left to play in the first. Boucher a screen on Thompson. Ingram into the lane. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
The length of Ingram is something else. Gets up to slam it in a second's notice because of it.
Cunningham up top. Stewart, a screen on Barrett. Here's Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Thompson against Ingram. Launches it. Counted from distance. Ingram's got 11.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Detroit on top, up by 2. We'll take a quick break. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pistons.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Thompson out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Duren in at the 5, down low. That's the group for Detroit right now. Stolen by Thompson. Fast break, here we go. And here's Cunningham outside. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. He has 7.
Measuring that corner triple very well. I like seeing Cunningham bury these types of shots.
All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
And it's Cunningham missing.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Ingram against Thompson. Now here's Ingram. Defense right on him. Boucher passes to Ingram. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. Detroit leading by 3. And here's Ivy from the arc. Sinks it from distance. Ivy's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Barrett. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Awesome big-time grit by R.J. Barrett. You want some contact on me, I can finish anyway.
Picked by Stewart. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Duren. Out to Thompson. Duren with a screen on Ingram. Here's Thompson. Yep, that one goes. Thompson's got his second bucket on the night.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Barrett against Cunningham. Barrett passes to Barnes. Barnes with a screen on Thompson. And here's Ingram outside. The Pistons clear it. Cunningham outside. From outside the arc. Another 3 for Detroit.
A pretty big component of Cunningham's game. He knows how to produce from the arc.
And at 6'10", Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
Duren, the screen. Cunningham outside. Stewart outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Just 5 on the clock. Out to Thompson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for Toronto. They trail by 9. And the basket by Boucher. Detroit has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. There's Cunningham with a 3. Some solid defense from Barrett. Raptors trail by 6. Ingram on the wing. Defended by Thompson. Right side Dick. Back to Ingram. Boucher a screen on Thompson. An open look for Ingram. The rebound by Detroit. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Ivy outside. Pass to Durham. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And it's Detroit with the ball. 6-point lead. And here's Ivy from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Ivy's got 6.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Barnes goes in.
All right, Scotty Barnes showing us you want to be in the dunk contest, young sir.
Detroit leading by 7. Cunningham outside. Let's go with a 3. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Three-pointer off the mark. Detroit has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. Ooh, using his size. Look at Cunningham.
Yeah, he's very quick on his feet. You can see it when Cunningham's moving through the defense on his drives.
Barnes with a screen on Ivy. Here's Dick. Hits the trifecta. Dick's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. 3 seconds left. Here's Ivy. Good on the bucket. And the Pistons lead by 8. And so it's Detroit, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Please direct your attention now to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. They've got Emmanuel quickly, and it's Abaji in at the 2-guard spot. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And Doris, some use the term stocks to add up steals and blocks. Chet Holmgren and Victor Wembanyama's stocks are through the roof.
Well, in fact, since the turn of the century, only 5 rookies ever have averaged over 3, quote, stocks per game. Victor and Chet are both on that list. And listen, if you're a passionate NBA fan, you are so excited about these 2 young men. The size and the skill and the eye-popping things they're doing on a nightly basis. The NBA is in good hands.
The ball's knocked loose. And now the Raptors on the break. Here's quickly. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
I liked what I saw on both ends that time, hustling on defense to create some offense.
Here's Schroeder. Pass to Beasley. Back to Schroeder. 5 to shoot. Harris a screen on quickly. And here's Schroeder outside. Beasley, the pass to Reed. Outside Schroeder. Goes back up. Pirtle grabs a miss. Raptors trail by 6. Here's Mobo. From outside, off the mark.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Something this Raptors team does very well is move the ball, Doris.
Yeah, B.A., this is an unselfish group of guys. They like moving the basketball, getting everybody involved. Amazing when a team has everybody touch it, how good it feels. I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Schroeder against quickly. Pass to Reed. It's Beasley on the wing. Picked by Reed. Beyond the arc. Beasley misses. Toronto has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Abaji into the lane.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Shot's good by Schroeder.
Well, he's got the green light to take exactly this kind of shot. You love to see Dennis Schroeder play with assertiveness.
No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That one on Schroeder. Toronto shooting their first free throw of the night. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Schroeder. Pass to Reed. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Quickly outside. For the lead. And Reed pulls it down.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
1:46 left in the third quarter here. Schroeder against Quickly, picked by Pirtle. The floater, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. On the wing Quickly, covered by Schroeder. Shot clock at 2. Another shot. Jump shot is good that time. And now a 4-point Raptor lead.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Picked by Reed. To halt the run. Abaji with a rebound. The Raptors have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Here's Battle. Second chance effort. Pirtle. Detroit with a rebound. Harris outside. Outside Schroeder. Out to Beasley. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And again, the Pistons missing. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Battle, hounded by Harris. Here's Pirtle. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Pirtle's gotten his first points in this one.
Well, with big hands and nice touch, Pirtle knows how to finish in the post. This guy has a lot in his arsenal.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Reed. This one for 3. The shot no good.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it...
And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Took them a while to find their rhythm, but they're rolling now and could win this going away. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Isaiah Stewart out there with Jalen Duren. And it's Thompson in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Cunningham up top. Shoots over Barnes. It's rebounded by Dick. Raptors lead by 6. And here they come. And Barnes the bucket on the assist by Barrett.
Opportunistic play by Scotty Barnes, recognizing his teammate makes a defensive play. Let me get out in transition.
Three-pointer Stewart connects from downtown.
Oh, massive 3-point shot. I mean, you can tell he wants to step up for his team in crunch times.
Yeah, when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
Barnes, it's good.
Oh, my goodness. What an answer from Scotty Barnes. Drills the comeback triple. Stop it.
Picked by Stewart. Here's Cunningham. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Raptors.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Boucher finds Ingram. Boucher a screen on Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Barrett with it, picked up by Cunningham. Barrett can't hit. Pistons trail by 6. Thompson scanning the floor. Back to Stewart. The 3 is up. And again, no good by Detroit. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, Scotty Barnes off the deck into the cup. Nice finish.
And here's Cunningham outside. Oh, the range of Cunningham.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Outside Dick. And he goes in for the dunk.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open. If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Out to Thompson. Rebound, Toronto.
2 minutes remaining in the
On the wing, Grady Dick.
2 minutes.
Turin with a steal. And here comes the break. Here's Ivy. Oh, the coast-to-coast dunk.
Big-time stuff from Ivy. A prime-time player on display.
Ingram against Thompson. Boucher a screen on Thompson. Outside Ingram. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The length of Ingram poses issues for defenders, which is why he gets fouled a lot.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 7-point game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
It's Cunningham with a drive. Stewart against Barnes. Back to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Cunningham on the take. And he jams it home with authority.
And you can tell Cunningham is a very determined player, refusing to give up on the situation.
Outside for Boucher. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Barrett. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance. And the Raptors lead by 8.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Three-pointer, Stewart. Rebound by the Raptors. Here comes Toronto on the push. Barnes, it's good.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. Boy, a nice win. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
Welcome to 2K. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Bridges out there with Williams. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Pistons, the backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Thompson is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Duren in at the 5, roaming the paint. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Back to Ivy. A three-pointer, no good.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And the basket by Okogie.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I spoke with Detroit's head coach. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. We'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Ball. Good D by Thompson.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game. And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Miller kicks to Ball. Inside. And the slam by Williams.
And when it comes to moving the ball, LaMelo is unreal. Can make any pass in the book.
And Frank, credit the Pistons fans for sticking with them after a tough season last year.
Well, Kevin, it's been a couple of rough years in Detroit, and never easy to have your team go through something like that. You know, when you're getting national media attention for not winning games, it's never a good thing. But these fans are loyal, they're hungry, and the future is going to be bright in Detroit, I promise you that.
Here's Ball, following the basket by Cade Cunningham. Ball feeling it out a bit. 5 to shoot. And Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
Here's Cunningham. Pass to Duren. The kick out to Cunningham. And another 3 for Detroit. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit this week.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now, here's Ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
To the middle, goes up with it, Miller. Bank shot, no good.
He looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, he's got to knock that down.
Thompson passes to Cunningham. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. No good from outside. Hornets have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Miller, no up.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Bridges a screen on Cunningham. Here's Ball. Duren pulls it in. Pistons leading by 4. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
The kick out to Williams. To end the run, he takes it up and lays it in. Williams has got his second bucket tonight.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Ivy against Ball. Drives to the hoop. And Duren slams it in.
a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Bridges, no one around him. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Puts the move on. Here's Ball. Rebound by the Pistons. Cunningham passes to Duran. And Duran slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Miller. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own. And that does it for the first quarter. Pistons lead by 5. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Mark Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's a Kogi in at the small forward position. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Obviously, the Pistons in the midst of a long rebuild. 2 seasons in a row at the bottom of the league standings. Last season, they had the worst record in this once proud franchise's history. That counts the record-setting 28-game losing streak that they had. It's pretty clear that this could be a long road back to redemption. Kevin?
Yeah, could is the operative word. This could be indeed. David, thank you. For 3, Bridges kept alive. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Craig. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. And so Miller will bring it up for the Hornets. Trailing here by 8. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we're just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
And here is Bridges following LaMelo Ball's 3. Tries from 10. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
And Cunningham with the slam.
Nasty dunk there by Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade's got length, skill, and athleticism.
Now here's Ball. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Charlotte needs to get a shot. Nobody near Williams. Off target from 3-point range. That's a 2 from Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And there's never been a question about LaMelo's handles. There's a lot he can do with the ball in his hands.
Here's Williams, the dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Jaden Ivey. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or 2 against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
And now, running up the court, Miller pushing it up. Pass to Bridges. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. the lob to Bridges. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Good anticipation from this crafty wingman. Bridges enjoys taking chances and going for the alley-oop.
Now, here's Cunningham. 14 points for him, and an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Nurkic checked in for the Hornets. Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Ivy against Ball. Back to Nurkic. To Okogie, over Cunningham. Okogie misses.
Relaxed defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
McKay doing a great job of figuring out how it is that he's going to stay this efficient.
Hornets trail by 3. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ball against Cunningham. Nurkic a screen on Thompson. Miller with the ball. Duran picks him up, and it's Miller with the jam.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Pistons ahead. They're up by 1. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
It's just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They've got Tobias Harris. Beasley is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Paul Reed, and it's Hardaway in at the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Diabate, covered by Beasley. Back to man. Inside, Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
And Nurkic getting up there and waiting that rim.
Schroeder looking over the floor. Kicks it out to Beasley. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Reed. Beasley outside. It's stolen by Green. Tipped away. Hit his foot. And the ref saying he kicked it. Here's man. He has yet to score. To the paint. Hardaway with the steal. Knocked loose. From 6 away. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got the lead up to 5 now for Charlotte.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Brent, something the Detroit Pistons unit does so well is push the pace in their game.
Yeah, you love to lean into young players and that vibrant athleticism, but you also have to understand that playing fast comes with quick decision making, and sometimes those don't always go hand in hand. The experience that these guys will have in their growth together and how soon it is that they realize they can help each other, it's going to push them places faster and further than they even realize.
Williams finds Nurkic. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And it goes down 2 points.
Nice shot selection there. Nurkic finding a shooting window and making that one count.
Here's Schroeder. Pass to Reed. Good.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Man with it. He's guarded by Schroeder, and he dunks it down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah. His teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. Beasley with a clean look. Misses the three. Charlotte leading by 7. And it's Green with the jam.
Ooh. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Out to Harris. This one for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 3rd assist on the night. Hornets have gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room. Now, here's Nurkic. 6 points for him. Here's Mann. Shot clock at 5. Outside Williams. Trying to find Mann and gets it to him. Off target from the baseline.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look. And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Nurkic. Drops in the layup for 2. Nurkic has got 8 points.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Schroeder. Yes, that goes in.
Well, if you read the scouting report on Schroeder, he likes to get into the basket as close as possible because he's usually good from there.
Now, Mann. The kick out to Williams. And so it's Charlotte with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
First personal foul.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Setting the floor for the Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Miles Bridges is out there with Williams, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. Here's Miller. The shot will not fall. Good D by Thompson. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. Here's Durant. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Good instincts from Cade that time. He has the shot all picked out, so why waste time? Let it rip.
Miller kicks the ball. The kick out to Williams. Shoots over Durant. Rebound by the Pistons. Durant's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Cunningham looking it over. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Team second.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Cunningham against Ball. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Ball with it, picked up by Thompson. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Duren. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Now, here's Cunningham, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
Stolen by Ball.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
Miller against Thompson. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. Back to Miller. Stewart with the steal. And he commits the intentional foul.
Mark Williams. Second personal foul. Team 4.
Duren with the screen on Ball. And he drives in. Pass to Duren. Thompson outside. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Monster points from Thompson. No fear in the big moment.
Here's Ball. And he lays it straight in. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close. He's getting the ball.
Stewart a screen. Cunningham. Back to Stewart to take the lead. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 5 assists in the game. Ball, the pass to Williams. And it's Williams with the jam. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. So far in the fourth quarter, they belong to 6 points. Stewart kicks to Ivy. Duren sets the screen for Ivy. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Pistons lead by 1.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team second.
They get a hand on it. And now the Pistons fast break. Cunningham for 3. Another 3 for Detroit. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Detroit.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
In the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
You see the raw talent that Cade Cunningham has, and with hard work and the proper focus, this guy is capable of big, big things.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Miller, that's for 2. Bridges up top. Guarded by Stewart. Lock at 6. Bridges a screen on Cunningham. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Here's Cunningham. Here's the drive. Yes!
You gotta love what Cade Cunningham, as a young star, is bringing to this game.
can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
Here's Ball. Bridges, right side. Bullseye!
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
And they've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but it doesn't have to be a heave. You can still catch, turn, and shoot. They've got one shot at it here, obviously. It's a make-or-break situation.
Here's Cunningham. Money!
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game, and he wants to be prepared. Guys, what are their best options now?
And they have just enough time for a catch and shoot here. It has to be an immediate shot, though. That's their only hope.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. And so it's the Pistons who come out on top here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean,
NBA live on 2K. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Okogie in at the 3. Here's Miller. No good from outside. Here's Toronto with the ball. Pass to Boucher. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Outside Barrett. Boucher, left side, takes the 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players. Those guys have just missed a lot of time.
Boy, it's great seeing ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
Boucher, a screen on Miller. Here's Ingram. Okogie pulls down the board.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Right side, Williams. Miller outside. Williams, a screen on Ingram. Miller can't get it to go. The Raptors have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. The shot by Ingram, no good. Charlotte's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Ball taking his time here. To the middle.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws of the night now. Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, B.A. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
Ingram against Miller. Outside Ingram. Clock at 6. Over Miller. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out.
Nice touch from Ingram on the jumper. No way anybody can stop that from going down.
Ball against Barrett. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Williams finds Miller. Lots of room. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
2 minutes left.
Boucher, a screen on ball. Here's Dick. Buries it down low.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
1:15 left to play in the first. Ingram against Miller. Oh, nice! Big finish! Man. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Pass to Boucher. Back to Barrett. Shot clock at 5. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Here's Barnes. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Miller outside. 1:02 left in the first quarter here. The kick out to Williams. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Outside Barrett. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Puts up a deep 3. And Miller good for 3. Miller's got 7.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Barnes. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Ball passes to Williams. The layup off target. Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Charlotte on top, leading by a point. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. Taking a look at the Hornets' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop and the opposing team scoring.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint.
You know, Ingram is somebody you have to watch closely on the perimeter because he's improved his outside shot so much since coming into the league.
Back to Ball. From deep three-point land. The shot won't fall. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for Toronto. You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
And Miles Bridges is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Boucher on the screen. Here's Dick. No good, off the front rim.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Ball. Second shot opportunity. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Hey, the mid-range can be touch and go for Ball, but he takes a nice, smooth shot that time.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Boucher a screen on Miller. Ingram with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Here's Bridges. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Such an athletic guy. Bridges just hammers it down.
Outside Barrett. Fires in the triple. Barrett's got 5 points.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Ball passes to Williams. Miller outside. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, Parker.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Miller against Ingram. Barnes with a screen on Miller. The shot by Ingram, no good. Hornets leading by 5. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Ball finds Bridges. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Bridges has got 5 points now this quarter.
No hesitation from Bridges there. He knows exactly when he should look to shoot it off the catch.
Boucher a screen on Ball. Dick with a miss.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
How about that burst and bounce from Bridges on the throwdown as he rolled right by the defender?
Well, with the Hornets, they're still seeking their first NBA title, Clark.
Yep, and you think about all the talent that's come through the Queen City, B.A. Playoff success has eluded them. I mean, hopefully it's just a matter of time before their fans have something to cheer about.
1:04 left in the second quarter. It doesn't go for him. Ooh, good work defensively by Ingram. Here's Dick. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Yeah, the defense gets in Barrett's face, so he gets aggressive right back, winning the and one chance.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops for Barrett. Charlotte leading by 5. Ball with it. He's got 6. Miller on the wing. Bridges a screen on Ingram. Shot clock at 6. Here's Miller. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Williams misses. Barrett against Ball. Fires the 3. That shot missing. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Hornets out in front, up 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
28.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You gotta like what we're seeing from Brandon Miller.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
They've got Emmanuel quickly, and it's Abaji in at the 2. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Hurdle with a screen on Green. Abaji. And a miss there on the triple. Hornets leading by 5. Here's Diabate. Pass to Nurkic. Outside man. 6 on the shot clock. And And that one drops for him.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Yeah, really good sign for them offensively. They should keep getting him touches. Make sure he gets shots here.
Quickly outside. 4-3. Knocks down the triple.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
And during the first few seasons of Emmanuel Quickley's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Greg.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward.
Green, the pass to man. Bobo with the rebound. Raptors trail by 4. Here's Abaji. No made baskets yet. It's stolen by Green. Outside, Williams. On the wing man. Tries again. Takes it inside. 6 to shoot. Here's Diabate. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Charlotte leading by 3. Now man. There's a screen by Nurkic. Man, the pass to Nurkic. 4 on the clock. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. 3-pointer. Knocks down the long J. Nurkic just got his first 3 points of the game.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Right wing. Here's Mobo. And another basket for Toronto.
Great work collapsing the defense and kicking it out.
Here's man. Abaji with a rebound. Raptors trail by 4. And there's 1:38 left to play in the third. And out of bounds, Charlotte will have it.
Hornets ball.
And so it's Charlotte with it. They've led by as much as 10. It's stolen away. Quickly outside. Here's Mobo. He's guarded by man. And there's the foul. It's on Trey Mann. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Off the inbound. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Outside, Williams. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Whew, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Now here's Quickly. He's guarded by man. And there's the screen. Pass to Battle. He shoots it. Can't get it to drop. Charlotte leading by 4. Green finds Nurkic. Spins. Spins to the rack. It's stolen by Pirtle. And now the Raptors on the break. The 3 from Quickly. He drops it from range. Quickly's got 8.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Outside man. Williams a screen on Quickly. 2 on the clock. And that one's good, man. And the Hornets lead by 3.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Hornets out in front, up 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so in the game for the Hornets, Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Miles Bridges, and it's Williams in at the center position. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And Williams drops them both. Raptors trail by 5. Outside Dick. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Miller outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Ball. Uncovered. Rebound by the Raptors.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball player.
Ball with it, and it's Ingram picking him up. Miller against Ingram. Miller can't get it to go. And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. It's a 1-point game. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Ingram clearly on the attack there, not allowing the defense to do anything with that dunk.
Miller outside. Bridges a screen on Ingram. And Miller good for 3. And the Hornets lead by 2.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Bridges. Pass to Miller. Bridges a screen on Ingram. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Miller.
Brandon Ingram is as complete a player as they come. I mean, not only awesome on offense, but spectacular on defense as well.
Take it away. And it's the Hornets on the break. Miller right side. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
Ball outside. Miller a screen on Barrett. Here's Ball. Miller outside. 5 on the clock. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his 3rd foul so far. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. And Coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. B.A.?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Miller against Ingram. Miller, the pass to Williams. Second chance shot. Miller on the wing. Driving to the basket. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth. Just couldn't finish.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
Boy, I've liked the defensive persistence, hounding the opposition and forcing mistakes. As a result, coming up with steals, too.
Here's Miller. Off target from outside. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about. Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Williams a screen on Ingram. Miller pass to Williams. Oh, nice fake with the layups off the mark. Big possession. They have a chance to take the lead.
It'll be interesting to see what they run.
To the inside. And stolen by Williams. Here's Miller. Pass to Ball. Oh, he got it! He got it!
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. What's the best strategy for him?
They're in a tough spot right now. Barely enough time to run the catch and shoot.
And here's Ingram outside. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. And so the big win by Charlotte in a tight game.
The opening lineup for Detroit. The backcourt there will be Cunningham and Ivy. Jalen Duren is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Thompson in at the 3. And for the Raptors, they've got Scotty Barnes. Barrett is out there with Dick. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward. Well, Coach, both teams hoping to use this game to get back on track.
Yeah, Kevin, when you're struggling, sometimes you just need that one win to get you going, and then you can be propelled in the right direction. Don't underestimate the power of having some positive momentum.
Well said. Now, here's Boucher. Second shot opportunity. And that one's good. Ingram's got his team on the board to start the game for Toronto.
Yeah, staying active off ball. Ingram inserts himself into the play when he's needed.
Cunningham kicks to Ivy. Cunningham against Barrett. Cunningham passes to Stewart. 5 to shoot. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Oh, defending Cunningham, boy, a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open.
Jake with it. Ivy defending. Jake with it. Barnes outside. Got a piece of it. Stewart with the steal. Dick with the steal. Barrett against Cunningham. Ingram a screen on Cunningham. Puts it up. And Ingram with the basket on the assist from Barrett.
The pure shooting ability of Ingram does all the talking there. He gets the ball and delivers that quick release.
And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Coach, it didn't take long for Kate Cunningham to establish himself as the leader of this team.
Well, Kevin, he's very mature for his age. He was put in a position with all young guys around him, so he had to step up. And I've never heard Kate Cunningham blame anyone else for the team's struggle. He's got everything you could want in a team leader.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Boucher sets a screen for Barrett. Boucher's shot is off.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, Jalen Duren, a physical specimen, is improving the finer points of his game, including his vision. He said, I feel like I've always been a good passer. I've developed more of that as my young career has gone on, understanding the league better and how to win. Kevin?
Yeah, DA, you know, it takes time, but nice to see his development. And here are the Raptors now, after the basket by Detroit. Here's Dick. Boucher with a screen on Ivy. Dick can't get it to go. Pistons leading by 6. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Now, here's Ivy. Scoreless thus far. Shot clock at 6. Out to Thompson. Shoots from the line. The shot by Ivy, no good. Toronto, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%.
They look to Barrett in these spots because they trust the young man's ability to finish in the open court.
Barrett against Cunningham. It's rebounded by Barrett. Raptors trail by 3. It's Ingram on the wing. Fires for 3, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Silky three-point shot by Ingram. Just goes to the arc and knocks it down.
Here's Cunningham. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Cunningham's got 8.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And stolen by Ivy. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Oh, fast hands from Ivy, forcing the offense to make a mistake.
Sweet move, and it's Barrett penetrating.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
20 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Duran a screen. Cunningham passes to Duran. The kick out to Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Ingram. Cunningham's shot is off. Good if it goes. He can't get that one. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Detroit Pistons. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Pistons.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Scotty Barnes is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Barrett. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Dick in at point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now, here's Cunningham. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. Count that one. He's got 12.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low, and he's got a great feel around the rim.
And you look at the Detroit Pistons, Stan, so much young talent, but the chemistry is a work in progress, clearly.
Well, it is, Kevin, and they're working on it, but it's hard with so many new faces, and they still need a second and third guy that they can build around. They've got a lot of good role players, but they need a couple more stars.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Stewart with the screen on Barrett. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. Now Ivy. Stewart, a screen for Ivy. Off with the layup. Toronto trailing. Poke loose. Now Dick. Hasn't made one yet. For 3, Ingram. That's no good, and he's 3 for 5.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
I love the mentality of Cunningham tonight, looking for his shot, and boy, is he producing.
Here's Ingram, diving in. Bucket is good. Ingram's got 9.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Duran with a screen on Barrett. Cunningham passes to Stewart. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
His 3rd personal foul. Second team foul.
Now, here's Ivy. Not a lot of room. With the teardrop, and the layup is good. And the Pistons lead by 4.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
Here's Dick. Out to Barrett. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Boucher. No good with the triple. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Now, here's Ivy. 4 on the clock. Here's Stewart. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
Barnes kicks to Barrett. Back to Barnes. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
.153 left to play here in the half. Cunningham looking it over from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Cunningham's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pistons.
But what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Dick, that's good.
Oh, good balance from Dick. Able to take the contact and still score inside.
Here is Cunningham after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Pass to Stewart. Back to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Stewart a screen. Cunningham kicks to Stewart. For Barrett. Stewart misses. Raptors trail by 6. Ingram passes to Boucher. Back to Ingram. Boucher sets a screen for Ingram. Driving inside.
More and more we see Ingram attack on the drive and convert it. His length and skill allow him to do so many things. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Dick. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. Buries it from three-point range. Boucher's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Ivy. He takes it in, and slam dunk by Ivy.
Oh, just slicing his way to the rim. Just look at this kid, Ivy, go.
Down low, it's stolen by Cunningham. Here's Thompson. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. The shot, no good. Here's Ivy. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Detroit Pistons headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be right back after this. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. We've got Dennis Schroeder. Tobias Harris is out there with Reed. Then it's Malik Beasley, and it's Hardaway in at the small forward position.
And just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. A drive by Schroeder. Launches a three. A nice shot by Reed. Reed's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And credit Harris for creating that high percentage look, scanning the floor and finding the best option.
The shot's good from quickly.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
So it's Detroit now. The Raptors getting the bucket. It's good. Schroeder's got his first points of the game.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Raptors trail by 8. He stands since 2009. The Pistons have just 2 playoff appearances.
Yeah, that's true, Kevin. And they got swept in both of those playoff appearances. They haven't won a playoff game since 2008. And with all the lottery picks they've made recently, their fans are itching to see some progress. Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
And Pirtle has it in the corner. Pass to Battle. And there's the drive.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of that.
That one good for 2. Reed's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pistons.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Quickly kicks to Pirtle. And it's Reed pulling it down. For Detroit, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. 3-pointer. That shot misses. Toronto shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Here's Battle. Guarded by Hardaway. Here's Battle. And he comes up with the deuce.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Toronto shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Reed. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Raptors trail by 5. Abaji the pass to Battle. Oh, good on the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's Schroeder missing. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And yes, it's good.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Schroeder finds Reed. Back to Schroeder. From the arc. It's rebounded by Quickly. The Raptors have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
That's his second personal foul.
The free throw drops for Pirtle.
At the line for Toronto.
Both free throws good from Pirtle. 1:05 left in the third quarter. Detroit's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Harris. Back to Schroeder. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. A nice shot by Reed.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Quickly against Schroeder. Up it goes, and the Piston lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Quickly. Here's Schroeder. And it's off from 3-point range. Pass to Mobo. Now, here's Quickly. He's got 6. For the tie, Birtle, the pass to back. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. That will count. Doesn't go for him. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Pistons. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The Pistons leading. We've got Jakob Poeltl. And it's Mobo in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Barrett against Cunningham. To the inside. Boucher with the steal. Barnes screen on Thompson. Ingram attacking. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And really, after trailing the entire game, they've got to be feeling good about evening things up.
Yeah, guys, they've shown a ton of character in making this comeback. Now they've got to finish the job.
Just a special offensive talent. We don't see guys like Cunningham come through the league that often.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And also, they are working the opposition from the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence from there. This guy is a fantastic athlete. Barrett looking like a man on a mission with that slam.
Toronto trailing. Inside. And the dunk by Barnes.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here's Cunningham. Pass to Duran. Duran sets the screen for Ivy. Back to Duran. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Dick passes to Boucher. And the dunk by Boucher.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his team. It's always on time and on target.
Cunningham on the wing. They're covering, and that one is good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Here's Barrett following the basket by Cade Cunningham. Pass to Dick. 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Stewart's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Duran with it. Into the lane. And Duran slams it in.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Boucher with a screen on Cunningham. Barrett against Cunningham. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Shoots from 8. Pass to Stewart. Stewart with the screen on Barrett. Here's Cunningham. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Ingram's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Dick finds Ingram. Here's the teardrop. Here's Boucher. The kick out to Barnes. Barrett wide open. He fires. Off target with his 3.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Here's Stewart. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Toronto's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Now, here's Cunningham with the drive, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
Yes, sir. Cade Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Over Thompson. And it's Ingram missing. So it's Detroit now. It's a one-point game. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. Money!
And that is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Now here's Barnes. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Good! And here's Cunningham. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Driving in. Good!
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
And so it's the Pistons who come out on top here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment.
starting lineup. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Isaiah Stewart out there with Thompson. And it's Duren in at the 5 down low. And for Charlotte, Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Williams. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. Well, Doris, we got a clash at the 5 spot here tonight. Can't wait to see these centers go at it.
BA, there was once a point in history where we were talking about is the 5-man phased out of the game, and all of a sudden now you have several MVPs who occupy the position. It is unequivocally going to be a special matchup tonight.
Not going to go that time.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
The 3 ball. The Hornets pull it in.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Ball. Okogie on the wing. Bridges outside. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. A bit of a tweener, but Miles Bridges finds ways to show up in the box score doors.
Well, you know he's looking to score, Brian, first and foremost. Easy to set up as he can attack from virtually anywhere. No matter what, you know that Bridges is going to get you some buckets.
Miller outside, inside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Wow, the opportunistic Bridges sees you falling asleep defensively. Up and over the top he goes.
Counted.
Hey, this guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
The Hornets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Ball passes to Williams. Bridges with it. Miller outside. Back to Bridges. Thompson with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. And there's the drive. Williams grabs the board. Bridges against Stewart. Bridges right side. And it's Bridges with the jam.
You combine strength, athleticism, unbelievable hops. Miles Bridges, yes, sir.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Cunningham looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. Cans it with nobody near him. Cunningham's got his second basket of the night.
Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
Ball against Cunningham. And Ball throws it down.
And he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow. There's Cunningham with a 3. That won't fall. He's just 2 of 5 in this one. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. Coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
Thank you for that, Allie. The Hornets are in the midst of a playoff drought. Their last appearance was 2015, Doris.
Yeah, B.A., that's the longest active streak in the league, not something you love to be associated with. And listen, like other organizations, they've hit on some draft picks, they've missed on some draft picks. A lot of the problem has been injuries that have plagued this organization.
Here's Cunningham, after the basket by Charlotte. Stewart outside. Pass to Duren, and here's Ivy. Duren, the screen, jacks up a 3, and Ivy gets a 3. Ivy's got 5 now.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Here's Williams. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Duren. stolen by Ball. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. It's Bridges on the wing. From downtown, nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 10.
I tell you, the ability to act quickly, to get your shot up as soon as you make the catch, that's beautifully done by Bridges.
Fast break, here come the Hornets. Pulls up for 3. Rebound Detroit. Now here's Ivy. From deep. Miles Bridges has been on display for the Hornets. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Thompson. Oh, wow!
Defensive foul.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Detroit shooting their first free throw of the night here. That free throw is good from Thompson. You're a good person to ask this, Doris. Why do so many point guards turn into successful coaches?
Yeah, I think obviously, Brian, as a point guard, you're responsible for knowing every position on the floor, where they're supposed to be at all times. And you're also sort of thinking like a coach already. This person hasn't had a bucket in a while. How do I get them in a position to make them successful? So I think you're in control of so much as a point guard that it naturally translates to coaching. This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, he keeps making them.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Back to Ball. Screen by Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Oh, love to see Ball attack inside.
Well, this is exactly what you want from LaMelo Ball, attacking the rim off the drive.
And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage at his position, Grant?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons. Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Bridges against Stewart. Pass to Miller. Here's the 3, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Pistons trail by 6. Now Ivy. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Ivy. He's got 5. Duran the screen. Ivy with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Pass to Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Hornets leading by 6. Ball with it. The kick out to Williams. Here's Okogie. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
Wow, how about the utilization of all that athletic ability? Josh Okogie, my goodness.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Ball into the lane. Here's Bridges. Back to Ball. From the arc. The rebound by Stewart. Pistons trail by 6. Here's Thompson. Stewart outside. Duran, the pass to Cunningham. Duran with a screen on ball. And stolen by Williams. Here's Okogie, defended by Thompson. Duran against Williams. The kick out to Ball. Sinks that one from the post. Ball's got 12 points in the game.
With the size he brings to the guard position, you love to see LaMelo assert himself down low.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Duran. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Duran's got his first basket.
They're almost impossible to stop Duran inside. Wow, just wow.
And here's Miller. He's watched by Cunningham. Williams, a screen on Cunningham. Here's the teardrop. Williams passes to Miller. Blocked! Another shot. That one is off. Some solid defense from Stewart. Pistons trail by 6. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Cunningham steps on the gas.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Three-pointer, Bridges. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Hornets out in front. They lead by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
They've got Trey Mann, also Green out there. Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Williams, and it's Diabate in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
This guy not just a jump shooter now. Dennis Schroeder more than happy to get inside and mix it up.
Here's Mann. Lays it up and banks it in. Mann's got his second bucket of the night.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Hornets leading by 7. Outside, Green. Down low. And stolen by Hardaway. And now the Pistons in transition. Misses the 3. On offense, here are the Hornets. And playing for his next contract, Tim Hardaway Jr. is motivated to get it going, Doris.
Well, B.A., his best skill is obviously that three-point shooting. When he's near 40%, the impact he can have on your ability to score is tremendous. The floor spacing he provides is critical.
Superb awareness from Harris, reading the defense and taking what they give him.
And, oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Outside man. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Nurkic. And Reed pulls it down. And Schroeder has got the ball here for Detroit. Trailing by 4. Soft touch off the glass. Schroeder's got 6 points in the quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Outside man. Driving inside. Here's Williams. Grant Williams. Serious hustle points.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Here's Schroeder. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. There's 1:59 left in the third quarter. Pass to Nurkic. Good. And it's a 6-point Hornet lead.
Yeah, in the paint, Nurkic can be a monster. He's got all the physical gifts he needs to dominate.
Here's Schroeder. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Picked by Reed. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Nurkic. The Hornets have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Man, the pass to Nurkic. He can't get it to go. Pistons trail by 6. Hardaway on the wing. Williams defending. Schroeder passes to Harris. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Capable of playing both the 3 and 4 spots, Harris's versatility is his greatest strength.
And so he makes both from the line. Hornets leading by 4. Right side man. And it's Harris with the rebound. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Pass to Nurkic. Rebound by Detroit. Outside Schroeder. Harris a screen. Now Hardaway. Williams defending. Out to the wing. Some room here for Schroeder. Nice shot from the wing. Schroeder's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, rhythm, confidence. When Schroeder is pulling the trigger, you know he's feeling it.
Williams misses. And here's Schroeder. Give him 8 points now. And Josh Green going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
2 shots.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Here's Ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ball's got 14.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
It's Cunningham with a drive. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Charlotte on top. Up. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Detroit is shooting 59% in this one, a good average. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Durant out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. Ball outside. Going inside. Williams against Durant. Pass to Okogie. Clock at 4. Bridges a screen on Ivy. Fires from deep. Nice shot by Okogie. And the Hornets lead by 2.
Shooting with range is almost something you must possess in the modern NBA. Josh Okogie with the deep delivery.
Durant, the pass to Stewart. Cunningham on the wing. The 3. Nice work beyond the arc by Cunningham.
a pretty big component of Cunningham's game. He knows how to produce from the arc.
Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down. Boy, it's been a grinder, a back and forth all night.
Oh, 7 times the lead has changed. Neither team giving an inch.
Stewart outside, back to Cunningham. Duran with a screen on Miller. Here's Cunningham. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Bridges with it, guarded by Stewart. Bridges passes to Okogie.
Boy, not on the same page there. In a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Here's Cunningham. And no good. Some solid defense from Williams. For 3, Bridges. And Ivy pulls it down. The Pistons trailing. Puts up a 3. It's kept alive. Here's Stewart. Pass to Duran. Cunningham outside. Clock at 6. From behind the arc. Cunningham can't get that one to fall. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
One thing we know about Miles Bridges, he is willing to put his body on the line. Tremendous focus to get his shot opportunity there.
Pass to Thompson. There's the drive. Stewart outside. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Here's Cunningham. Ivy outside. 6 to shoot. Now here's Duran. Goes back up. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Hornets with possession here. 3-point lead. Ball passes to Bridges.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
High stakes moment, and Miles Bridges does not shy away. Go ahead, young sir.
Ivy up top. Stop the drought. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Mark Williams. He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
And how can you not be excited about Ivy's potential? You can tell he wants to keep getting better.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Cunningham against Ball. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Well, LaMelo Ball relishes these moments. That young man has no fear.
Picked by Stewart. Oh, using his size. Look at Cunningham.
Not afraid of taking big shots. Cunningham rises to the occasion and delivers.
Ball taking his time here. They set the pick. The shot from the low post is good. Ball's got 20 points.
LaMelo Ball is never rattled. Doesn't matter how close the score or what the situation. This guy unafraid of big shots.
You have to love Ivy's energy, playing his heart out right up until the very end.
Ball against Cunningham. Ball passes to Miller. Williams with the screen. 5 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Good D by Duran. And here's Detroit. It's a 3-point game. Cunningham against Ball. And an intentional foul right there.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Good on the first. And that brings him within 2 here.
2 shots.
He's off on the free throw. Unable to get the second one to drop. 2 points here could be the only cushion they need, Grant.
Hard to say. Crazier things have happened in this league.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Stewart against Bridges. Tipped away. Ball outside. Over Ivy. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Cunningham outside. And so it's the Hornets who come out on top here. What a performance they had here at home today.
in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Barnes out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then it's Barrett, and it's Dick in at the 1.
And using his length to come right off the drive into the hoop there. Big time move by Miller.
And so the Charlotte Hornets get the first points of the ball game. Dick. Rebound by Williams.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Now here's Ball. He's tightly guarded. Miller against Ingram. Just 5 to shoot. Miller kicks to Bridges. Kept alive by Charlotte. Here's Miller. Pass to Williams. Second chance shot over Boucher. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Ingram. Takes it inside. It's rebounded by Charlotte. There aren't too many players with a skill set as diverse as Brandon Ingram.
Yes, Kevin, you got to appreciate the tools that Brandon Ingram possesses. That comes with a lot of hard work. But this guy can score over smaller defenders. He's creative enough to draw contact against bigger guys and use that quickness. He's always been a scorer, but his playmaking ability over the past couple seasons, that's something that's growing and is giving them a chance to be very competitive.
Here's Ingram following the score by Charlotte. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Just love it when B.I. gets up like that and just stretches out for 2.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. So we started to talk about R.J. Barrett. Coach complimented him, saying he's got great energy, a great build, and he knows how to score. So I'm telling you guys to stick to him like glue and just keep the pressure on. We'll see if that high-pressure defense can shut Barrett down tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Ball. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. A 3 ball. And that's good. LaMelo Ball for 3.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Ingram outside. Miller grabs the miss. Charlotte leading by 3. Bridges left side. The kick out to Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams sets a screen for Ball. Offline with his 3. Raptors trail by 3. Near the 3-point line, it's Ingram. Hits the jumper in space. And that's now 6 points for Brandon Ingram. Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
Now, here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Get up, LaMelo. These Ball brothers can fight.
Barrett with the ball. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That is his first foul of the game. And here are the Raptors now. It's a 3-point game. Trains it from beyond the arc.
I love the confidence. B.I. from way out there.
And it's Ball penetrating. And Ball slams it in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Now here's Barnes. Still without a basket. Boucher the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Excellent D there from Williams. For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Here's Ball. Pass to Okogie. Outside, Ball. Let's go. Again, the Hornets score.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And here's Barrett. Dick wide open. They get it again. Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Hornets. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What stands out to you guys from the Hornets in this one?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Mark Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Okogie in at the 3. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. Ingram attacking. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Toronto grabs the miss. Ingram with it. Williams picks him up. No good off the back of the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Bridges a screen on Ingram. And here's Miller outside. And Boucher sends it back. Pass to Miller. Puts the move on. He takes it in.
And Miller moves well for a guy his size and finds the shot there off the drive.
One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Ball surveying the defense. Bridges against Barnes. Bridges attacking. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
That's what a star talent does. If Bridges wants to fulfill his potential, he's got to attack. Use that quick first step.
Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Drills the three-pointer. Ingram's got 12.
They expect Brandon Ingram to give them a constant inside-outside threat. And he's got to go ahead from three-point line whenever he wants it.
Here's Ball. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Brent, would you say the point guard is considered the toughest position to play in basketball?
You know, Kevin, I think there's been a massive shift in what the point guard represents in the NBA game. I mean, how many teams over the past couple years that have won championships have played with a traditional setup guard? What we're looking at is duos that can dribble, pass, and shoot and devastate defenses.
Boucher with a screen on Ball. Dick. And the layup's good off the glass. Dick's got his first 2 points.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Dick. That one goes in. Dick's got 4 points now in the quarter. Charlotte in the lead.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Miller surveying the floor. There's the three. Barnes grabs the miss.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Here's Bridges. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Teardrop shot. Dick can't get it to go. The Hornets have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And it's ball in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Ball's got 15.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
For 3, Barrett sinks the triple.
R.J. Barrett.
Barrett's got the lead up to 2 now for the Raptors.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Miller. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
And that one's good. Barnes. He has 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Miller outside. Bridges a screen on Ingram. And here's Miller outside. It's rebounded by Dick. It's Ingram on the wing. Outside Barrett. And stolen by Williams. No good on the shot. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Toronto ahead. They lead by 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
So for Toronto right now, they've got Pirtle, and it's Mobo in at the 4 spot.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
First team foul.
So it's the Hornets now, trailing by 2, and the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That is his first foul of the game.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, here's Quickly, defended by Man. Here's Pirtle, tries again, pass to Mobo. There's the pick, just 5 to shoot. And the dunk to finish it off, a beauty.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. For Jakob Pirtle, his parents paved the way for him to become a professional athlete. I'd say Brent did a good job.
Well, it's a good point, Kevin. They were doing some blocking of their own, just not basketballs like Jakob does. Both of his parents, members of the Austrian national volleyball teams, and building some roofs and some people trying to put down a few slams. Nurkic using his body that time, a polished move.
Out to the right wing. Here's Abaji. They get it back. Pass to Battle. Lets it go from deep. Hornets with the rebound. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Here's man. Nurkic is screen on quickly. Now man. A three-pointer off the mark. Pass to Abaji. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Team foul.
And so here's Charlotte. Here's Nurkic. It's good. Nurkic has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Pass to Mobo. Lets the three fly. That shot, no good. The Hornets have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Nurkic in the post. Mobo with the rebound. The Raptors have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Quickly finds Pirtle. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And here's quickly for 3. Drains the three-pointer. And the Raptors lead by 1. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Back to man. Shoots the 3. Here's Diabate. Defended by Pirtle. The Raptors have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Pirtle sets the pick for quickly. Pass to Pirtle. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Nurkic. There's 1:26 left to play here in the third. Here's man. Quickly covering. 5 to shoot. Man with it, and he banks in the layup. Man's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Battle. There's the drive. What a terrific move that was.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Green taking his time here. Goes up to the stripe. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's tipped and stolen by Williams. Pass to Nurkic and finished off by Nurkic.
So much power behind those Nurkic dunks.
Toronto's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third.
Hornets foul. Musa Diabate. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Now, here's quickly. Defense is right there. And it's good, 2 points. Quickly's got 5 points so far. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Here's man. Outside Williams. It could go. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Raptors lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Miles Bridges is out there with Mark Williams. And it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Here's Barrett. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
It felt like RJ did a great job there of just baiting the defense in order to get the contact.
Taking 2 shots.
He doesn't get the second one. Charlotte in the lead. Bridges passes to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
I love the fact that Bridges does a little bit of everything, including passing the ball.
And here's Barnes for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Ball finds Bridges. Back to Ball. 6 to shoot. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Dick up top. Here's Boucher. And again, no good by Toronto. Charlotte leading by 5. Miller with the ball. And now by Barnes. Miller against Boucher. Shots good by Miller.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
And it's Ingram missing. Here's Charlotte now. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Here's Williams going inside. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
No one near Boucher as he lets it go. No good on the triple. The Hornets have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Shots good by Miller.
A huge reason Miller went so high in the draft. His three-point stroke. It's exactly what you want in a wing.
Outside, Barrett. Pass to Boucher. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Williams. Charlotte leading by 12. Bridges kicks the ball.
2 minutes.
Back to Bridges. Charlotte moving it around. Left side, Ball. A beautiful reverse layup. Ball's got the lead up to 14 now for the Hornets.
And it was going back and forth there for a while, but now starting to just stretch out that lead a bit. They're definitely looking like the better team. And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by Charlotte.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
Down low, here's Boucher, and that one drops for him. Boucher's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Raptors. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Ball against Barrett. Ball dishes to Miller. Williams, a screen on Ingram. There's Miller with the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Ingram outside over Miller. And it's Ingram missing. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Barnes against Miller. Back to Bridges. hoop. Oh, that's offensive interference.
No basket.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And here's Ingram from the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now, here's Ball. From deep three-point territory. Charlotte no good that time either. And so it's Charlotte with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that